Alright, we doing this. So we're doing that universe thingy that I have. So that'll be fun, I guess. We're doing Atlanta today, which is probably going to take multiple attempts depending on the weather. 65 laps. So that'll be fun. I will likely suck, so have to restart a couple times.
Drivers, to your cars.
Stink. Alright, put the setup on. What's the weather like? Cold and cloudy. Yep, we're gonna suck. At least in qualifying.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Maybe not. I guess I have grip.
One more lap.
Okay, what? How am I that slow? I am not normally that slow at this track. Probably have to fix that.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Yeah, I'm definitely off the pace. For whatever reason, so I'll go and fix the difficulty, because I think I put it a little too high. Leave it at 97. And if I suck, then I suck. Very laggy on the opening.
Cars.
Even colder, but it's clear, so should have some grip in the track then. Actually, no, it feels worse.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Alright, looking alright on this attempt. Much faster. I likely won't get pole, but I'll probably be up there. Yeah, it's getting tight off to 4. Tire wear. Where's that put
there's
us?
the checkered flag.
Pole. Didn't expect that by 4 thousandths. Maybe it is too easy. If I pull away from the field a stupid amount, I'll just go back. Fix the difficulty again. It's just the weather. Let's see, what's the weather like? 53 and clear.
Get ready now. Going green. 8 cars in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
It's probably gonna be loose on the opening lap. Yep. Yep, it just snapped. Gonna have to already do a first restart.
Yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the
Man, I'm great at this game. Not even a corner in and already had a restart. That's fantastic. So it's probably gonna be loose on the first lap, and then it should filter in after that.
We'll fill you up.
But it'll be a bit of a struggle on the opening lap just because it's clear and low temperature.
Get ready now. Going green.
Well, Atlanta's always loose on the first lap, but
8
whatever.
cars in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Expecting it to break sideways this time. Stable-ish, but Newman's gonna likely clear me. Yeah, he did. And Vickers got to me. Ah, broke loose again! No grip on the opening lap at all. Just none. Yeah, I'm great. In case you didn't realize, I'm great at this game.
Start your engines!
Yeah, for some reason it's stupid loose on the opening lap, even though the tires are warm. So that's gonna have to be a fix.
Get ready now. Going green.
Something. Have to deal with that and try to keep it straight and then fight back through the field in the following laps.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
If I can clear Newman, that'll be good. I got nobody to fight the one, but I'm probably gonna be loose in 3 and 4 and have to give up a couple spots on the first lap. Oh, it's tight. Vickers is gonna try it.
Clear. To the side.
Yeah, he's there.
Keep high. Still there.
He's putting up a fight. I'm loose.
Clear inside.
Go get him. Ah. And I'm dropping frames too. Gonna have good exit speed. Have a run at him entering 1.
Next car is the leader. Outside.
Someone had a mechanical issue on the first lap.
Clear outside.
That sucks. I'm not sure who it was, but I'm in the lead now. It's still loose. But it's not the end of the world.
Here comes the leader.
Vickers might get by me again. Tight off.
Car inside.
And let the lap.
Be high. You're back in the lead. Be high.
Trying to drive it around him on the outside.
Clear inside. Car inside. Stay high.
Yeah, I got him. There we go.
Inside.
Hopefully I can have those guys battle behind me and pull away. Ooh, that was a big freeze. Junior had that mechanical issue on lap 1, and he's on the track now. Hopefully I don't use up my tires too early on. Need to conserve. Don't drive it too hard, but I got pressure from behind, from Vickers and Newman. Newman's the second, and he's got to run off too.
Inside. Clear.
It's a good battle, they just can't pass me. At least not right now. They might be able to later on because this setup wears the tires down pretty hard later in the run. And we won't have a single pit stop unless we get a caution. Oh, there's Newman. Oop, freeze frame. He's probably going to get by me here.
Be high.
Unless I can drive it around him on the outside. Unlikely.
Clear
And we
inside.
did it. Just had to really send it in on turn 1. Junior's already like 2 laps down. Gonna go 3 when we catch him. I think he had engine troubles.
You're back in the lead.
And Newman's got some good exits off of 2. That's my weak point. Off 2 and middle of 3 and 4. Especially when I freeze frame like that. And look, it's Tony. Yeah, this track eats up your tires, so they will be pretty much gone at the end of the race. I almost lost an Atlanta race in the 13 season to Kenseth because of tire wear. Alright, conserve tires again now that I got a bit of a gap. They're gonna catch me while I conserve, but I'm just trying to play for the long run. Hopefully. These Stuart Haas cars are trying to get by me though. Ah! Big freeze frame. That was great. Drive it into 3 to stay clear, but Newman drove it in as well. Man, they're trying to use up their stuff to get by. Hopefully that'll help me on the longer run, because they'll have worn down tires. trying my hardest to conserve, but the pressure's getting to me, so I keep pushing myself to keep those guys behind. Because they are faster when I conserve. I just need to hope they keep battling one another and hold each other up, which is what they're doing right now. Tony's trying to get around Newman. Come on, game, stop freezing. It does that a lot when I'm near other cars. That Newman's caught me again. Let's see where he goes with it. He's starting to lift early in the corners as well. So I think they're starting to use up their tires. I've got plenty left for now. We're only 16, now 17. We're only 16 laps in on the 17th lap as we speak, but it's pretty close for the lead, but I'm trying my hardest to conserve my tires. Newman's all over me. And I am afraid that it'll go through me because AI have dumped me a couple times at this track before on test runs. They just move you out of the way. But Newman is definitely lifting early in 1 and 2. So that's giving me a little room to breathe. But he's still really pushing in 3 and 4, which is probably a bad idea for him because of his tires being worn down. John West Townley in the 7, that's beautiful. He's replacing Blaney after Blaney went to Penske to fill in for Keselowski until round 11 because Keselowski got injured at Pensacola. So, there's that, I guess. No way, Newman, not today. He's riding my bumper in some of the corners, and I don't like that. It makes me feel like he's gonna try to move me. Hamlin and Kane are getting in the mix as well, and Brian Scott might. So it's getting a little tight at the front of the field. They're all in a group behind me. I think Hamlin's going for third on Tony. Worked out for him though. Kane tried to run high in 1 and 2. Newman looks like he might be struggling because I'm still conserving and he's struggling to keep up with me. Because normally when I'm conserving, the AI are really close trying to pass, but he might have used up his stuff. Now Newman is getting challenged by his team owner. Stewart's trying to get by for second. I think he's going to do it because Newman looks like he's ran out of pace. Where's Junior? 11.8 up. bad line in 1 and 2. That's going to give them time to catch me. Well, apparently not. They're still stuck side by side. Tires are slowly falling away, but it's manageable. It's a close battle behind. Did McDowell just go down pit road? I think he did. Fuel's looking to the good. Tires are wearing, but they'll make it to the end. We're 20 laps in. To go at the line. Pay attention. Yeah, I think McDowell is having issues. He's pitting. Yep, he's done pits. And Tony has a huge run. Where did he come from? Alright. Guess I'm gonna have to drive it pretty hard for a minute here, because he just came out of nowhere. I can still conserve, but not as hard as I was, because now Tony is challenging for position. Newman's falling off, he dropped to 5th. Guess he really doesn't have a long run car. And that was a terrible line. And Tony just fell off big time. More freeze frames. I'm hoping that everybody else falls off before I do so I can drive away. But so far that hasn't happened. I probably could drive away if I really wanted to, but I'd use up my tires and probably screw myself over. But I don't want to be close to these guys when we get to lap traffic. And I'm just going to use a little bit of tire to drive away from the 14. Yeah, I'm a lot faster, but I'm saving tires. So I think my plan's working, because I still have pace that they can't match. But we'll see. I'm still getting on the gas pretty late compared to them, because they're getting good exits. My strong point is corner entry, at least when I'm driving it hard, but I'm really not right now. I've just started driving away. I think their tires might have just gone, because I'm still driving the same I have been pretty much, and they're dropping way off. Maybe I am driving harder than I was, I can't really tell. Either way, they fell off a bit, but I think they're catching me again. Well, maybe not. But I'm going to start using some tire to drive away from them, because we're getting close to the lappers and I don't want to be around any guys that are on the lead lap with me when I get to the lap traffic. So, with some grass. We're not, I don't even think we're halfway into this yet. It's been a long race. But no cautions either. What in the world? Okay. Froze for like an entire second off of 2.
Clear the clock flag. We're
There we
halfway
are.
home.
Right as I was talking about it, halfway, although we were halfway a couple laps ago. I think we were halfway at 33, but they threw it at 31 to go. Actually, let me see. 65. Yeah, it was either 32 or 33 to go that the halfway would be at. Alright, no more using up the tires because they're starting to catch me again. Gotta wait to do that, although I'm catching lap cars, so maybe I can pass the lap cars quickly and use them as a buffer, but it depends. All depends. Ooh, they're battling, that's good. That'll help me drive away from them. I'm still not really having to use much steering with how I'm driving the track, so that's helping my fronts. Normally my fronts would probably be about halfway worn at this point, but they're not, because I'm taking it easy. Trying to run nice and smooth without getting past. Hamlin's to second. Tony's fighting back. Falling off. I think that was only because they started battling though, and Hamlin's the second and appears to have the best long run car other than me. So I'll have 2 buffers, Nemechek and Townley, and then Rudiman later on. Just gonna start arcing to try and get better exits. Although that's probably a bad idea knowing this game's driving model. But we do have lap traffic for the first time this race, about 40-ish laps in. Let's see. Yep, lap 41, 24 to go at the line now with on lap 42. I'm trying to start using my tires that I conserved earlier to drive away. Now that I've got lap traffic to deal with, I needed a gap. Why did I drive it so hard in turn 3? Oh well, it worked out for me. I could just arc it on Nemechek. Now I can get Townley into 3. Just gonna drive it in so I can clear him easily. Stop lagging. Good God. keeps lagging every single time I'm near cars. It lags. Alright, start taking it easy, conserving tires again. How does Townley, if you try to battle me, that ain't gonna end well. .3 to Hamlin now. Lifting early. Getting on the gas late. That's the plan. Apparently the AI are braking in the corners, so that's probably why I keep pulling away on corner entry. Especially in turn 1. They slow down a lot in turn 1 from experience. Come on, Rudiman. Out of the way. There we go.
Still there. Clear.
And he trying to drive it in on me. Funny. Oh well, got a while until we get to that next group of lappers. Hamlin's 3.2 seconds back now. So I've got plenty of gap to him and a couple buffer cars to hold him up. And I'll have more once I get to Wise and Blaney. And then eventually Trevor and so on and so forth. How many left? 19. Should be good. Especially since normally I think my tires would be in the yellow at this point. So I'm gonna keep driving slow, let the lappers take care of Tony and Hamlin, and then get more lappers later on to pass, and then have them hold up the AI, because the AI struggle to get by lap cars compared to me, at least at this track. Not even at halfway on the right front yet, so that's a good sign. I still have plenty speed left to use if I really need it.
There's an accident in
Ooh,
turn
they
4.
crashed.
You got a slow car down low. You got a slow car down
What happened to
low.
Labonte? I'm not sure why that's a caution, but I'm not gonna throw one. What happened to Labonte? Did he just get dumped? Yep. Junior just dumped the 47, and there wasn't a caution. I'm gonna get a recording of this. Come on. Ah, it's lagging. Alright, let me get a video of this. Alright, and second clip. Let me get this one. Somehow in front of all those cars, that wasn't a caution. That's surprising. What's not surprising is you can save 15% on Geico on car insurance. Haha, not sponsored. Wait for that last video to upload and then I'll go and post it in the server thing. He spent so long sideways. That's kind of sad.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, now it's a caution,
Bring
okay.
back to the line.
Now it's a caution. Did he hit someone? I think he might have hit someone. The race isn't over, so I don't know if I want to pit or not. Took him long enough to throw yellow. Did he get hit? No, they just randomly threw a caution. So if the cars behind me pit, I'm gonna pit as well. Because it would probably be worth it because we'll be restarting with 10-ish to go. And the tires are basically just dead at this point.
Pit road is closed.
So,
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the pace car. Stay behind the pace car.
yeah, the tires were going yellow, so people are likely gonna pit. I'm gonna take 4 if they do. Because it would probably be kind of dumb to not pit. We'll see what they do.
Whoa, 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 slow down.
Hopefully they catch me in time so I can see if they're pitting or not. Come on, Tony, where are you? Are they pitting in or not? I can't tell because they're so far behind.
Pit road is now open.
Do I pit? Nope, they're not pitting, so I'm not going to either.
Whoa, 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 slow down.
I'm surprised that they didn't pit because the tires are gone. But I'm not going to pit if they aren't going to pit, and I'll probably wreck on the restart because of cold tires. Fuel's good to the end. Yeah, maybe they just thought it's not enough time to the end of the race. I don't know, maybe they'll pit this time by for some reason. If they do, I'm gonna pit. But if they don't, I don't know. Stay out. I think I might also end up with buffer, because these lap cars might have to start behind me if we restart with less than 10 to go. Are they pitting? No, they aren't. I'm gonna go check if anyone did pit. Did any lead lap cars pit? Wow. Literally like nobody pit. That's surprising. That is really surprising. I'm honestly shocked that they didn't. So I think we'll restart with 10 to go. Yeah. Either restart with 10 or 9, maybe 11. No, 10. I'm hoping it's 9 so that the cars behind me are forced to line up behind, so that I can have a buffer to any of the cars that are for position back there. Let me see what it's gonna be like to restart. Okay, so tire spin. So wheel spin will be a big issue on the start because of the tire wear. Good to know. This might be the end of my streak of winning races at Atlanta. I think I've won every single one I've done in this series up to this point. So hopefully I can win another. Of course, Junior had to dump Labonte for literally no reason. He just took him out. I'm praying that the lights don't go off this time. Yup, they did.
We're going green next time by. Line up single
Oh,
file.
but we are lining up single file. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'm gonna probably like lay back and then start going, so I don't have to deal with wheel spin on the start. Oh my god, it keeps freeze framing. Hopefully it doesn't do that on the start, because I'll probably wreck if it does. Gonna gas it a bit, try and warm up the tires. Alright, here we go. Gonna lay back and then start going early.
Get ready now. Going green. Paint cars in. Green, green, green.
Yep, we're good. No black flag.
10 more to go.
No black flag, we're good. Just gotta hope that the tires can hold up and that I don't get passed while trying to make it to the end, because it's now loose and tight at the same time. And the tires are cold to add on top of all that. Come on. I'm gonna lose my buffers. Just keep running your race. Ah. Yeah, they're catching me, and I've only got one more lap car to use as a buffer. So I might be screwed, because I gotta make 8 laps. It'll be fine if I don't win the race and get a top 5 that isn't a race win for once, but still, I want to win. And Tony is catching that 83 and is probably going to pass him. I've got to try and run it as fast as I possibly can without crashing. I'm trying my hardest, but it's a little squirrely. But I think I'm starting to pull away a bit, actually. Hopefully it lasts. I've just got to use that corner entry speed that I have to my advantage. And I think it is working. McDowell just passed Hamlin and is trying to pass Tony. Yep, McDowell just got past Tony. I think it might be over. because I'm pulling away. And 6 to go. I don't want to try and overdrive. I don't want to overdrive, but I think I might have it. Just got to make sure I don't wreck. Come on, baby. It's still running about the same speed, but it's just a little more unstable. 5 more.
Just 5 more to go.
Loose when I get on the gas. I'm using up the remaining grip that I have in my tires. Man, where'd McDowell get all this speed? He's catching me. He's a lap car, thankfully, but he's just driving away. I think he pitted, actually. He might have gone down the pits. So if he gets to me, I'll let him go. Which he probably will get to me. Yeah, McDowell has to have fresh rubber. There's no way he's that fast on old tires. 3 more. If he's not on completely new rubber, he's definitely on newer rubber. Fresher tires, not the freshest that you could have, but he might have. I think he actually pit on the green run. He's the only person to do so other than Junior really early on.
Just 2 to go.
Yeah, pretty much got it. Just gotta nurse the tires home and let McDowell pass me. Gonna let him go on the backstretch.
Outside. Clear outside.
Yeah, he's definitely got fresh rubber. He's really quick. I'm kinda keeping up, but not really.
Last lap. You're the man. Come on, bring it home.
Well, looking for win 2 on the season. Yeah, McDowell also has a better line than I was running. He like arcs it off and gets on the gas early. Well, we're gonna do it. Yeah, boys, 2nd win on the year.
You won! See? This is what happens when you got the best crew chief in the business.
I literally didn't even pit once, crew chief. Shut up. And how about Kyle? He just ran into 3rd. Sadly, Blaney still didn't get any points. He finished 16th. But Sam Hornish over here scoring points. Chad. Just gonna stop over here to make sure that alright, yep, couple people stayed on track. So I'm gonna do my burnout after they go by. Man, tough run for Clemens too. He finished 25th. Oh, they're hitting each other on the pits. Fun. Alright, gonna go burn it down.
The race is over. Come on in.
Woohoo! Get you some. Yes. Alright, bring her in. I might have even still been able to win that race if I had gone in and taken tires because of how fast fresh rubber is. Unlikely, but maybe. You never know. Alright. We got him. Alright, let me get all the standings and crap. My boy Kane with a top 5. Who was pole? Oh yeah, I was the one that won pole. Jeez, the game like almost crashed there. And fastest lap was by Newman. Alright. Aw, poor Kenseth. Finished 43rd. I don't know what happened to him. I didn't get footage of the burnout either. Oh well.